Hello, soul lights. As always, it is so wonderful to connect with all of you. Really a blessing to get to know your energies and connect in with you on a soul level. If you happen to be new to this channel and community, welcome. I hope you find some insight, understanding, and a deeper connection and appreciation to your soul. Those of you that have been traveling with me for a while, as always, welcome back. It's good to connect. So for this reading, we're going to be looking at the energies of July. In July, we are in a numerology cycle of a lot of movement, new influences coming in, and for new directions. So expect things to pick up a bit if they've been a little bit slow for you. July is a 7 cycle. We've got the Cancerian energy as well as Leo energy. So probably the beginning of the month to mid, you may feel a little more inward or have a lot to do with family and relationships. But I would say the second half of the month, towards the end of the month, that there is a lot of movement and perhaps moving forward on some things that you've been not quite able to move forward on or need to decide what it is that you want to do. We are in a 14-5 month, so it does bring in a rebalancing, which is very interesting because one of the stones I chose for soul story number 2 here is the black tourmaline with white quartz, and it does have a lot to do with balancing energies. As always, there are timestamps in the description box as well as other ways to connect with me. I have a couple of workshops and things that are going on that you might be interested in, or replays that you can listen to, like of the Key Codes workshop. So if that's, and sound healing, sound bath, sound attunement. Anyway, if you have any curiosity about me or want to know more about the work that I do with people, or just to connect more, you can connect through the links in the description box. So this is going to be soul story number 1, which is As You're Right. Look at that, isn't that cool? I love raw stones. I love polish too, but something about the raw. And just look how that glimmers and glistens. Black tourmaline with white quartz. You can see this mica here, the glistens. Okay, pretty powerful. And then we have azurite and malachite. Some of you have said you love seeing my crystal family. Thank you so much. I have loved crystals and stones and rocks ever since I can remember as a small child. And part of my shamanic training was in crystals, rock medicine, as well as healing. I received the red healing shawl and doing energy work and working with the stone beings. So we've got soul story number 1, number 2, and number 3. And of course you can skip ahead. I'm going to do a meditation to tune in a bit more. If you want to join me, stay for this part of the portion of the reading. And standing or sitting, just really connect into your body. Take a deeper breath in, pause at the top of the breath, and then release the breath all the way out. Consciously take a deeper breath in, pause at the top of your breath, and release the breath slowly, consciously, bringing conscious awareness to your in-breath and out-breath. Begin to center inside. Now you can Let your mind wander around the room or wherever you are, taking in the sights, sensations, and feelings. Eyes open or eyes closed. Bring your awareness into the center of your body, right there in between your in-breath and out-breath, and center inside. Take a deeper breath in. Pause at the top in your own pace and pattern. And then breathe out, letting that out-breath be a little longer than the in-breath inside. Now the next breath in, you're going to breathe up through the crown chakra, about 3 to 6 feet above the crown chakra, into that natural pause point. Connecting in through the higher self into the soul star chakra. Feel your energetic beingness through the subtle energy, through the aura. Breathe out, down through the soles of the feet. Connecting in through the earth star chakra, deep, deep within the center of the earth. Begin to feel the soles of the feet. Being from soul star chakra, breathing to earth star chakra. Bring your awareness to the soles of the feet and focus there. Feeling very extended, expanded. Take a deeper breath in, breathing in the breath of life. Connect into that sacred space in between your in-breath and out-breath, and center there. Choose the card or cards that you feel most connected to. Or choose the stone that you feel most connected to. Very often it's more than one card in a reading. Sometimes each soul story has a message for you within your own soul story unfolding. Soul story number 1, number 2, and number 3. Let's get to the readings. Hello, soul story. Let's see what July holds for you. You've got the azurite, so definitely there's a lot with your throat chakra opening up and a lot to do with communication and clarity. And I do get a lot of you spending time by the water, whether boating or it could be a lake, could be a beach. But I'm definitely getting you being drawn to blue, the color blue, sky blue, the water, and spending more time outdoors near the beach, or perhaps some of you are traveling at a distance or making plans to do so. Now I'm going to be looking at, let's put this here, I'm going to be looking at relationships, where you are on your soul's path as far as your career and or finance, and then any messages from spirit. So we will be getting different sections to look at in your life for July. And you chose ground and center. Wow. It's so interesting because I was really drawn to doing a grounding and centering meditation, specifically on grounding and centering. So this could be very important for you this month. The blue here and the green. So a lot to do with air quality and also centering within the earth. What I'm being shown is a lot of hectic energy in July, a lot of coming and going. And maybe you're launching things, or you're traveling, or people are coming to visit you. There's just going to be a lot going on for you in this month of July. And maybe you already know that, or it's starting. Some of you, I'm feeling a lot of people coming to visit you also. Okay, this is not, let's put this there. I want to make sure you can see that. Yeah, I'm getting coming and going, coming and going. So even with this swirly energy, there's a lot going on with you. All right, so we're going to get a general overview. It's generally coming up for you. Let's see the messages from the guides. Using my as above as so below. But now what's interesting, my phone hasn't rang all day. And now I start doing your reading. I'm in my healing office. So you'll hear a little, but I don't want to get up and turn off the camera. So just know that's how it's going to be. I just feel like you've been kind of maybe lazing around, and now things are starting to pick up, pick up more. Okay. The Light Seers Tarot. Okay, let's see. So that was definitely a confirmation, because I am getting coming and going, coming and going. And some of you, there's a wedding or something official. There's something going on with travel. With, look at that Knight of Swords, picking up things, coming and going. So you could feel like you're chasing things down. There's going to be a lot that you have. Just as I said, a lot going on. Here's the Seven of Cups. So we've got the Knight of Swords. Moving forward, a little bit of a rebellion. I just feel like things are just picking up. A lot to do with communication or things that you're required to do, to focus on, to get done, is what I'm hearing also. It's time to get things done, completed. There we go, Queen of Swords. So you've got the Knight of Swords and the Queen of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. But let's look this out. Six of Pentacles. Ace of Swords. Yeah, see, look at all these swords. I don't feel you're going to be in your head. I feel like there's just a lot you're going to have to do. Maybe phone calls, emails, getting back with people. Some of you, there could be contracts or renewal of contract or signing a lease or dealing with a lease. There's just a lot to do with the mental realm and contracts, perhaps even some legal dealings or something, some lease, legal dealings. Be signing of something or signing a waiver. Whatever it is, I'm hearing also to tell you, just check the fine print. In other words, I feel like you might be signing up for something and then you have to read it through and make sure you understand what you're signing or what you're going to be doing. Nine of Swords. Yeah, look at that mental, a lot of, it's not just mental though, soul story number one, it's admin, paperwork, like if you buy a computer, do you get the warranty? And if you get the warranty, how long does it last? Do you upgrade your phone? There's just a lot with the realm of communication and a lot of things to do. Yep, look at that, just as I said, a lot of things to do. You've got the Ten of Wands. So you've got a very full July coming up around you. Okay, let's split this. Let's look at relationships, career, finance, anything that has to do with the 3D world or manifesting. I feel like a lot of you are going to be playing catch up. And then Spirit's message, any messages from Spirit. So we've got relationship, finance, and anything from Spirit here. Some of you could be going on a retreat. Look at that, the Magician. Yeah, make it happen. I don't know what you've set up in July. Many of you are going to be setting something up so you can take time off, either August or September, or you're going to go on vacation. There may be a postponement of vacation is what I'm hearing. So you can get some things done that brings in the money. So a lot of these things have to do with bringing in money or finance, or having the support or the help. So you could be finishing certain things that they're going to require your attention. There's a lot of attention. So let's look at relationships. You've got the Star. Aquarius, so there could be an Aquarius in your life. You've got Queen of Swords here, which is also Aquarius. Empress, Taurus, and also Libra energy. And then the Four of Wands. So I feel like being outdoors, being with friends, family, there's relationships are highlighted in July. So there could be a lot of people saying, oh, let's go here, let's do this, or family commitments or relatives. And you're going to have to balance it with your own work, and perhaps some of you, it's projects, things that you're launching, things that you need to do for your own life or your own business. Some of you are doing some kind of retreat or seminar, either attending one or putting one on, or you're preparing for some kind of launch. And you're wondering which to launch first or what to do first. With that Seven of Cups, this is telling me there's going to be a lot on your plate, and a lot of, you're not going to be able to totally make the decisions because you've got a lot going on. And it happens all of it at once. Now someone could say, oh, will you help me with this? Or will you be a part of this? Again, I'm seeing even, picnics, dinner parties. Some of you are painting or doing some remodeling stuff. Some of you are focusing on your art or your garden. There's just a lot. July pops off. That's what I'm getting as far as relationships. Now let's look at career or money. Nine of Pentacles, the Hermit, Virgo energy, Queen of Wands. Again, money coming in, but this is money from what you've done work-wise. And you're going to feel a sense of accomplishment in July, like, okay, I got that done. Now I can focus on this. I got X done. Now I can focus on Y, or this project's done, or I need to refine this. You are going to have help, also support, assisting. It could be someone you pay or barter, or friends. Somebody is giving you some input. It also shows you taking some time off for yourself, and you're going to be very busy, but also reflective. I can see some of you going out, and you're preoccupied. It's like someone's saying, oh, what are you doing? Or what are you preoccupied about? Or your mind is elsewhere, because it's going to be on finishing some of these things or these projects. You're going to have a better understanding. Those of you that are wanting to know what's happening for you financially, you're going to have a better understanding of what you need to do for the next goal or plan, or how you're going to make a plan with this Magician energy. July brings some kind of influence that's supportive or helpful for you. Let's get messages from Spirit or your spirit guides. You've got the Five of Cups, Two of Wands, and the Three of Pentacles. Spirit is saying thank you for all that you do. I see you. We see you. You are working in partnership with others, and you're going to get the energy and the focus. So whatever the disappointment or the past that wasn't working out, I feel like you're taking this energy of kind of, it's like your emotional energy is going into the mental realm now. You're channeling your energy and motion, your emotions into your projects very successfully in July. So there are going to be projects. Some of you are traveling somewhere and you bring your work with you. So I don't know if it's art or you're doing a podcast, maybe you're doing readings. It's definitely, for some of you, also a lot to do with the computer, being on the computer. Spirit is saying handle what's in front of you, complete what's in front of you. And that's going to give you a better idea. And Spirit is saying, get back into the joy of what your work purpose. So whatever you're working on, whatever you're creating, it's also showing, Spirit is saying tell them to join with others. So be very open to people there's going to be people that want to connect with you. And again, a lot of what I'm seeing is very last minute, okay? I'm getting that there's a lot of last minute. So you might feel a little bit burdened. But then when you center or you go to the beach or you're around water, maybe it's for some of you, it's even a bath, a sauna, a bath, a pool. Just water, being around water is really going to help you, keeping grounded and centered while things really pick up in your life. I just have a feeling that there's been a lot of delays, and that's ending. All right, let's get some messages here. The delays are ending. I'm going to have a better idea. Gaia, wisdom, knowledge, spiritual understanding. But this is also telling me about, showing me about grounding. Some of you could work with Mother Earth or have a strong connection to Mother Earth, or spending outdoors, hiking, walking. Some of you I see leading someone on a trail. I'm getting someone working with music, sound. You're working a lot with the body is what I'm hearing. Yeah, there's a lot of shifting for you in July. Another couple of oracle cards. Blessings and thanks, abundance, yeah, that's that 9 of Pentacles. But I've got to share with you, what I'm being shown is abundance. So people, again, picnics, potlucks, food, joining with others. And again, you're having to balance your own internal world and your own needs, inner needs, and your own personal goals or needs with friends or family, outer, because I feel like in a way Spirit is pulling you with that 2 of Wands is pulling you. It's like your inspiration is pulling you. So there's going to be plenty to do. And that 47 distills to an 11 too. And anytime we have an 11 energy, it's a lot can be expected. There could be, again, contracts, legal dealings, money, investments. It can have to do with home or housing, community, joining with others. And when we join with others, the frequency of that 2 energy is there that has to do with cooperation, connecting with others, sharing with others. So that's going to be a big part of what you're doing, is also sharing with others at this time. I'm getting share your gifts. Sharing your gifts brings abundance, whatever that is. Now, for some of you, it could just be creating something, baking something, making something, helping someone. It could be, oh no, warrior light, discernment, discerning. To me, I always connect this card with the Ace of Swords. So you're going to have some discernment. Some things you're going to do, some things you're not going to do. Right? Some things that you planned on doing. There's new information coming in for you. There's new influences, new insight coming in for you at this time. So I feel like you have to just, I feel like you just have to respond. And look what card I got. And these are dream cards. Kelly Sullivan Walden dream cards. Leadership, answer the call. 8, this is a karmic cycle. 8 has to do with work, financial work, outer work, and also inner work. So this is it. July is about you answering the call. Oh, that person called. Oh, that sounds like a great idea. Oh, I get to meet this person, connect with this person. Oh, family's coming to visit. Oh, my friend's coming to visit. Oh, this is going on. That's going on. So you're answering the call to connect you with more fun, more soul-connected experiences. This is a lot about you not just leveling up. I feel that you've already done that, but it's a time of activation. You're somehow activating more. Soul story number 1. It's all about the activation. All right, let's get another card here. I'm hearing teamwork makes the dream work. Divine wisdom. Yeah. Apply your wisdom as to what's right for you, what's the balance, how to keep centered. Okay, we've got that card for centering. Some of you, you're going to be writing a lot or reading or putting something into some kind of circulation, or it could even be just journaling of some sort. But I feel like part of your wisdom or what you've learned not to burn out is to take time for centering and grounding. That seems to be a big message for you, the centering and grounding. And you've even got it here with the Hermit card, right? So self-care, self-nurturing is going to be very important for you in July to keep it all together. All right, let's look at the runes. Messages from the runes. Some of you are traveling overseas or you're planning an overseas trip. Hagglas, look at that breakthrough, change. So that Knight of Swords with the Haggal or Hagglas brings in some kind of disruption to your schedule. I think you're going to get busier, or there's opportunity. Maybe somebody says, let's go on a trip, let's travel. Then we've got Manaz, humankind. But you're just going to be connecting with more people, I feel. This is, if you've been a little hermity, and then Sewillow, things bounce back. This is the Sun. So if you've been feeling a little tired, a little out of sorts, things bounce back. Things are getting better. July is an indication that things are getting better for you. Now, think of a question or more insights that you want to know. We're going to get one card to sum it up. The message for you is to be balanced. Answer the call, literally. The people that are calling you and connecting with you, reach out more. This fell, and what is this? Ooh, peaceful resolution to whatever you're focused on. So whatever challenges from that Nine of Swords, there is a peaceful resolution. July brings a lot of peace because it brings a confirmation. Yes, I'm on the right track, on the right path. I'm doing it. I'm listening to my higher self with this azurite. I am listening to my higher self. I'm getting the messages, and I am being seen. A lot of you, whatever it is, work-wise, you're being seen. Some of you, you're on the track for a promotion also, raise in pay and promotion. Because you go from the Six of Pentacles to the Nine of Pentacles. All right, soul lights, I hope this brought you some insight and understanding. Lots of love and light to you. Have a beautiful July. If you feel a resonance and feel this reading could help someone else, I'd love if you would share it. And if you haven't yet, to subscribe, get the notifications, and let me know how this reading resonates, or if you have some different interpretations to the messages. I'd love to hear from you. Much peace. Hello, this is soul story number 2. If you chose the black tourmaline with white quartz, I think it's called mica that's in here. Mica, pica, or mica, but anyway, you can see the glistening. And I'm just getting that there's something that you're not seeing that's going to be revealed in July. Something that you're not seeing. And it's also because you're really integrating the masculine, feminine part of you, the masculine, feminine, the electrical, magnetic aspect of your being, right? Inner male, inner female coming together, yin, yang. You're really in a place right now where you're really feeling your power or empowerment. And if you haven't, you're going to be. And I feel like that's opening up something to you that even though it seems, oh, such a small thing, but it's not really. Because the more balanced we are, the more aligned we are. And the more aligned we are, we attract what's of the highest resonance in any particular situation. So I definitely feel there's something about gold. You could even be changing your jewelry or your outer appearance. I feel like there's changes that you're making that you're starting to see the payoff. And here we've got follow your dreams. There we go. Something that seemed far off in July is going to feel a bit closer. Something you wanted to do, create, manifest, or you wanted to experience seems closer. For some of you, it'll be the money to do something, to have something. Some of you, it's going to be meeting the right people or the potential. I'm seeing that July brings a lot of positive potential where you get a glimmer. You're getting a glimmer of what's possible. Okay? So focus on those positive possibilities. Focus on the magic of believing. Some of you are going to be noticing, oh my God, when I feel happy or I feel better about something, it actually makes the situation better. I'm getting a lot in July also about hope. So we're going to look and see. Got the channeled messages coming through, and then we're going to use the cards to get a little more clarification for you. And I'm using the Light Seers Tarot. And then I will choose piles for relationship, connecting with others, then career, finance, and then any messages from spirit. Now, I do hear something. It's so funny because I just had the flash to talk about the health. So something has been a little off health-wise, and maybe you've been resting a bit. You're going to have the money for some kind of procedure, something that you've been wanting to do. Well, let's just stop there because we've got a lot. Look at that. Okay, I'm going to take all those. I wasn't going to take those cards, but I did get the message about health, rehabilitation. So I'm going to put these here. There is a message for you about health, rehabilitation, some kind of procedure or something that you do that either makes you feel better, look better, or enhances maybe muscles. You've got, King of Pentacles here, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. You've got the Magician, Virgo, also a Virgo, Gemini. You've got Leo, the Sun, and Rebirth. You've got Scorpio there, the Plutonic energy, and Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. A lot of earth, a lot of manifesting. So something you put out there manifests in July, either launches or gets more grounded, more centered, more attention. Something becomes more tangible. There could be somebody helping you. You've got either this is you with the King of Pentacles, the King and Queen energy. Again, the balance, the inner male, inner female, inner masculine, inner feminine is more like it. The electrical, the magnetic, being able to attract but doing the work and taking the time off. I'm getting a lot of abundance. I feel like there's an increase financially. Maybe you are able to take a little bit of time off, or some of you are attracting someone to help you or support you or give you an idea. This could even be someone saying, oh, check this person out, or check out this store, or this group, or whether it's selling something online or in person, or clients picking up. There is a lot to do with business for you in regards to the bottom line. How do I get this done? How do I get this goal done? How do I get this vision done? What are the next steps? So even though for some of you, it's going to be a very busy month as far as business. Yeah, there we go. I've got to do two more because we've got the Ace of Cups. We've got the Ten of Swords. So some pattern is ending or over. You're very clear that there is a decision. You've made a decision to let go of something, someone, most likely with the Ten of Swords, a perception or an approach to life. And there is some gift that is coming in the summer months. Now, I am doing this in June. I think the 25th or 26th. So you're ending a cycle of things not quite working out or almost working out with that Seven of Swords, Four of Swords, like not being able to have something or make something happen, into a cycle of more fulfillment, of more leisure, more luxury, more things picking up, things doing better. But it doesn't seem like it's in a hectic way, a manic way. It doesn't feel like it's real up and down. It feels like steady growth. But you are going to take a bit of a time back, and then you've got, look at this, the Fool. Uranus energy. So you're at a, you know, if you look at the spiral of life, or the, I've got the flower of life here, but if you look at the spiral, you're at a similar place that you have been, but a higher level or a more abundant level. There's a lot more wisdom. I am being shown that many of you are finally taking your resources, or you're taking something you have and turning it into gold, turning it into this, I think it's called mica, like glistening gold. Resources. So a lot more fulfillment, I would say, in the whole summer months, but definitely starting in July. So you probably, I feel, have been working hard, whether it's working on your body, for your health, all of the above, health, finance, career, working with family. Some of you, you're literally working on your house, remodeling or changing something up. And it brings you into the Page of Pentacles, something new, beginning. So that makes sense. Something that you've launched or you've put into form is now just starting to be birthed. And it's also a birthing of you, an aspect of you. Now, for some of you, this could be a literal, actual birth. For many of you, I feel it's a birth of a project or a new way of being or handling things or seeing the world. It's something that's tangible that comes in. So you're going to see some kind of tangible result in July. All right, let's see. Yeah, tangible result. I'm hearing you're moving forward. What am I being shown? Wow, relationships will be very important. Either you meet someone, some of you, this is aspects of yourself, or somebody's helping you. July, there's a lot of cooperation. It could be even from someone that you don't know that well. Some of you are conjuring in this help or this assistance, this direction. I'm going to take a couple more cards here. Let's see, soul story number 2. Ooh, I heard the magna wave. You're in this wave, this frequency of expansion. So you're coming out of a time of constriction is what I'm being shown. Wow, grounding seems to be important. So part of what helps you is to take care of the body and be grounded. But your roots, these roots that you've created, this foundation goes deep. And then we've got balance, which also has to do with this card, tourmaline, the black tourmaline. It's protection. So you've got this grounding, protecting energy. But then you also have the expansion of the clear quartz. I almost feel like there's some gold. There's something that you're doing that's going to take hold or catch fire that is gold, that you don't realize that you have this either gift or, let me see if I can get a clearer picture from source. They've been sitting on it all along. It's a soul gift. It's something that you've meant to do. You're connecting to a deeper part of you. You're connecting more to your soul signature frequency. So there's a lot of alignment coming for you in June. Okay? There's a lot more that's aligning for you. Okay, let's look at relationships. Let's look at career, finance. The body came through. And let's look at any additional messages from Spirit, specific messages for soul story number 2. Well, this card came from the body. I keep hearing body. So there's something with the body. Some of you could be starting a workout program. This is in relationship. This is finance. Yeah, you're having to do a lot of work. So relationships, you've got the Magician, you've got Knave of Chalice. So somebody is new, or you're spending more time in between your own and maybe a special person in your life. This is someone that you've magnetized or drawn in, or it could be a friend that you begin to have a deeper relationship with. There's a lot of mirroring. I feel like you're going to have a kindred spirit, someone to go through this part of the path. And 8 of Wands. So there could be someone that comes in rather quickly, or a relationship gets closer or deepens. I think relationships are very important in July for you. I'm being shown like at the top of a hill and looking out over. You're going to be looking out over at your relationships. Who's really there for you? Who's really connecting with you? You know, it's very important. The 7 closest people that we have around us determines a lot about our life. And 7 is that very magical number, the number of spirit into matter. Okay? So it's spirit before it comes into matter. So you're going to be working a lot with spiritual energy, or just really trusting yourself of who you're connecting with energetically. Who is the right vibration? Who and what is right vibration for your higher vibration? So relationships take key position or precedence this in July. Let's look at finance. 4 of Wands. Yeah, you're completing something. 4 of Swords. But you've got these 4s. You've got the 4 of Cups. So there could be someone new coming in, or an existing relationship that maybe you haven't appreciated quite as much is going to be seen as a gift. A really strong gift. And you've got the Knight of Swords. So I think you get a lot done as far as finance. I feel like you're more about projects, or launching projects, or going to a next level financially. Spirit is saying right now, don't over focus on the money. Focus on keeping your balance, resting when you need to, not getting burnt out. That's what I'm keep hearing. Taking care of your body with that 4 of Swords, 4 of Cups. This is a lot of, and the 8 of Pentacles, because this could be working on your body. This could be working on projects. You know, this is the card of the physical. So you're working, you know, you're putting stuff in order, or completing something for that next level, for that payoff. Let's see additional messages from Spirit. Specific to soul stories, path, the story of this soul. Yeah, what did I say about burnout? 5 of Cups, 1 of Pentacles, and 10 of Swords. Yeah. So you are, and you've got the 10 of Swords here. So let's see. Oh, I want them to know they've completed a path. Part of their path, a very important part, a very important lesson. And you cannot rush through this. It's like a long marathon that you walk after running, and you stretch, and then you rest. People and situations will pull you out of the rest. You just need to respond. July for you is about responding. It's completing what you need to complete and responding. So you're to respond rather than initiate. So this is a time to respond. Okay, that makes sense. This is about responding. Responding to what's natural, responding to what's real, Spirit is saying. And your spirit team is saying we don't want them overdoing. We don't want them overdoing. See, there's a smile on her face when she's working. She's not wincing. She's not growling or wincing. There's a difference here. This is what Spirit is saying. They're getting you out of this. Your spirit team is getting you out of this. As you connect more to your inner joy and your higher self, you're moving out of this. So some of you, there could also be like an overwhelm and maybe some kind of addiction or some kind of checking out, like overdoing something because you're so tired or you're so worked. So you're probably going to be making changes in your food is what I'm hearing. All right, let's see. Wow, a lot of change around you, but yeah, you're completing. Let yourself complete this cycle. Okay, let's get Dream Oracle cards. Wow. You're finding your pace and pattern, soul story number 2. You've got authentic self. Who are you? Well, I always say don't ask yourself who you are. You are a spiritual being, your spirit in form, your consciousness made manifest. Now, where and how do you want to express this and experience this? And then you've got indigo, mystery and mastery of life, and that goes with the magician that you got. So you're remembering who you are, which means you don't have to always labor. You can relax into spirit. You can lean back into your higher self, lean back into spirit, lean back into the spirit realm. Use your intention, visualizing and envisioning what it is that you want. Make a plan, follow through, and then let it go. A lot of you are waking up to the deeper levels of you, whether as a starseed, a light worker, other planetary lifetimes and existences, or simply your spiritual nature. You're tapping into this deeper wisdom. So you're remembering other lands, other times that you've been here, other dimensions. Some of you could have a little cat or a little animal being that's very precious to you. This is also telling you to connect into your instinctual nature. Be like a cat. Cats rest, relax, take time off. It's a very powerful. For some reason, I feel for you that, I feel that July is somehow going to be very profound or powerful for you. Now, it could be very subtle. It could be on the mental realm. It could be something you acknowledge or understand about yourself or manifesting. It could be a turning point. It could be a gift you receive or a blessing. But there is something very profound coming to you or happening for you. I'm going to put these here. Remember who you are. You're not just a human being. You're spirit. Spirit in form. Remember the challenges that you've overcome. Okay, we're going to get one more reading and then rune cards. So ask a question or focus on your question. Yeah, ask for help from others. You don't have to do it all on your own or all alone. And I think that's also relationships. Letting relationships help you. People asking for help, delegating, whether this is business, family, projects, ask for help. Ask for help from your guardian angel or your guardian angels. Hand it over to your higher self. Do whatever you need to in the 3D world, but don't get stuck in overdoing, over trying, okay? Don't get stuck in that. It's very profound for you. Ask for help. Put that there. Yeah. So it sticks out more. All right, my amazing runes. Okay, let's see. Love. I also got some amazing runes from a subscriber, but Siggy, I use them personally because these show up better. Okay, wow, look at that. So it's been a rough patch. You've got Thorn. You've got Need. So there's been a lot that's been challenging. There's been a lot of constriction, restriction, but what's coming up? Hagala, change. I think it's going to be a breath of fresh air. I think July brings a fresh air, and then you've got Lagos. Go with the flow. Don't be timid. Use your psychic ability. Connect into the spirit realm. Which Lagos, you've got a magician energy there. So you're still working. This is July, though, brings some kind of breath of fresh air. There's some kind of disruption of your routine, maybe even some kind of releasing. With that Ten of Swords, you've got Ten of Swords twice. You've got it here in this deck, Light Seers Tarot, and you've got it here in the As Above is So Below. So let Spirit get you out of the, you're moving out. I think a lot of you have completed a cycle and didn't really realize it. The new cycle brings in more fulfillment for you. All right, soul lights, lots of love and light. If you feel a resonance with this reading, I love if you would subscribe if you haven't already. Get the notifications, and also share this video with anyone that you feel this could be beneficial or helpful for. Ways to connect with me are in the description box if you want to connect more. Otherwise, have a very spacious July. Allow the space is what I'm hearing. Allow the space. Sat Nam, Namaste. Shine bright. Hello, Soul Light. This is Soul Story number 3. And you chose Azurite and Malachite. These two radiant crystal beings usually come together. I heard speak it and it is so. You've got some kind of radical change that's coming in your life that you've been preparing for. Now, this could be on the mental, emotional level, financial level. We're going to look at it. Somehow July brings some kind of new insight, information, but some kind of change that connects you more to what it is that you want to experience or what you want to manifest or what you want to do in your life. Next steps, next level. So you're also getting a lot of clarity. I feel like you're listening more to the inner you or your higher self. There could be a lot of change around you. If this change isn't happening directly to you, it's going to be happening to those that are around you. See, the card you chose was Speak Your Mind. Oh my God, didn't I say something? When I channel, I don't remember what I said. I think I said at the beginning of the reading something about speaking. So you're speaking it into existence. You're speaking up. You're speaking your mind. Now, this could be with other people. This could be posting. This could be within a group or a community. And I feel like this July brings a lot of sharing of ideas. and you're going to be asked your opinion. Some of you could be coming on TV shows or podcasts, or whether audio or video casts, radio. You're really going to be putting yourself out there more. Now, some of you, it could simply be you're planning this in July, but many of you, I feel there could be some openings or opportunities that are coming up for you to literally speak it into existence, speak your mind, like you're speaking your truth, you're speaking what you want to experience, you're speaking to help others. There's a lot of, with the candles here, there's a lot of clarity. And you could be working with a teacher or a mentor or meeting other people that are on the same path, but maybe a little bit different. You know, it's like a massage therapist meeting an energy worker, or an astrologer meeting and working with a psychic, or a numerologist, you know, a physician or a doctor working with someone, you know, a herbalist, or a doula working with a midwife, or a doula and a midwife working with a teacher. You know, there's a lot of meeting of the minds in July, and this has been a plan of yours. Spirit is saying your plans are starting to come through. Ooh, I love that. All right, let's look. I'm going to shuffle the cards again. I want to get, and we'll be looking at relationships, finance, career. Soul story number 2, some health stuff that came up. I don't really feel health stuff unless you're doing like a acupuncture or you know, chiropractor, or let's see, there could be doctor, there could be health appointments, but if so, I more feel alternative health around you. Whoever you're working with, whether therapist, counselor, spiritual coach, soul coach, doctor, I feel like they get you. Like you're starting to pull in some people that really get you, that you're on the same page. You're really operating at a higher level of resonance is what I'm hearing. And really, many of you really starting to connect into your soul signature frequency, where you're operating more and more from the soul signature frequency. You're operating more, wow, look at that. Ace of Wands, powerful. You're really getting a lot of juice from your soul. So you're attracting more of what it is that you want. Look at that, 8 of Wands, movement, clarity, overcoming misunderstanding. Let's get the cards out. Page of Swords. Ooh, Ace of Cups, 2 aces. Wow, if you are wanting to launch something, this is a great time to come with others in July to teach, to share. You're learning something about balancing, I want to say, your passion, your purpose with what fulfills you. A lot of you people, you're meeting a lot of creative people, a lot of new energies around you in July. Okay, 5 of Swords. What would it be without some humanness thrown in there? Little doubt, little despondency, uncertain. 9 of Wands. Because I think you're going to be challenged in July to come out of yourself more. Something you're putting in motion you're not going to be able to control. There it is, 4 Swords. So towards the end of the month, you may be taking a little bit of a break because you're getting stretched. Some of you are, I don't know if I can do all this, or I don't know if I have the time, or should I invest in this, the money. But I feel like there are new people or influences coming in your life that get you going, get the energy going. Some of you, you may have different boundaries with certain people, certain obligations that you can no longer do or don't want to do, that aren't as fulfilling. King of Wands, I had to take one more. So either this is you, okay, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. There's, look at all, and you've got the Ace of Wands, I've been doing a lot of readings today because I want to do more readings. I love doing these readings for all of you. I love psychically tuning in. I love it, love it, love it. I even do readings on Wednesdays on my podcast, Awakenings with Michele Meiche. So we've got the Ace of Wands, 8 of Wands, 9 of Wands. You go from the 8 to the 9. So you're like, I feel like if you're a sprinter, you're in the swimming in the pool or swimming in the ocean, and you've been conditioning, and you're stronger, and you are going for it. Now, some of you, either you're getting activation or somebody comes in to help you or to activate you. I definitely feel, again, relationships very important. Someone gets you, someone's mirroring you, someone's your yin to your yang or yang to your yin. This could be you seeing a new part of you emerging that's very creative, very dynamic. A lot of strength with this Leo energy coming through, and the King of Wands. Like, look at this strength, but the strength to believe in yourself, strength for creativity. This little Five of Swords is just a little blip. You always get stuff like that on the human ego level. Little doubt, little despondency. Because I think you have a lot on your plate in July. That's my sense. Let's put this here. I think you're going to have a lot on your plate. You got a lot going on in July. Okay, so let's see. Okay, we're going to go to messages, specific messages for you, and then oracle cards. So we're going to look at relationships, what's going on in your relationships in July, anything you need to know about. Then we're going to go into finance, money, career, work, purpose. And then we're going to go into spirit messages, any specific messages for your path. Wow, Ace of Cups. Someone told me to look on the bottom. And the Emperor. Look at that. Just additional messages. Doing more of what you love. Something comes in. You're getting stuff done. Okay, I think there's going to be someone helping you. Okay, sometimes I like to just take extra messages. So then we're going to look at finance, which this is part of it too, or relationship, finance, and then spirit messages. Any specific messages from spirit? All right, let's see. Oh, work, Knight of Pentacles. Oh, look at that. You've got 3 aces. Ace of Pentacles. So and Ace of Wands. Look at that. You've got the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Wands. Oh, 3 of Wands. Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, and Ace of Wands, and then the 3 of Wands. People appreciating you, people supporting you, you're inspired again, something picks up. You're going to get an okay signal, like, okay, you're on the right track. You're going to get some kind of confirmation from spirit. I'm also hearing to tell you, check out maybe my Instagram. Some of the messages that I do for the week. I do two messages that I'm getting 333 for you and 555 that you've been seeing, or you're going to start seeing. 222. I feel 222 for cooperation. So this is definitely more Aries energy moving forward. You're going to be much more fiery, much more passionate, much more, if you've been in a slump, things pick up. But again, the thing is, what I'm hearing from source energies, spirit coming through saying, temper the energy, balance the energy. There's just a lot of interchange around you, and also changes your outer circumstances. 3 of Pentacles. So you're working on something, some kind of project or something you're selling. Some of you, this is household work, but I definitely feel July, what I'm being shown, a lot of different pictures, a lot of different vignettes of work. Projects, household projects at the school, projects at a center, projects for yourself. You know, you're just going to be doing a lot, And there is some level of, you're seeing some kind of residual income or passive income coming up, okay? You're going to be around a lot of people that either entrepreneurs, some of you are going to some potluck or dinner or some kind of, is it a networking or marketing event, or it could be something social, but you're going to be inspired by the people that are there. Also increase financially. This is also health picking up, but there is, with that Ace of Pentacles, there's a new project or a new idea, could be a new direction, it could be a little increase financially also. But let's look at finance. But it's coming from people, because this is the relationship. So you've got a lot of people that are either in the same situation you're in and you're all supporting each other. I think that's what's here. Financially, wow, the Moon, the World, and the Hierophant. Wow, next level. The Moon, Pisces, we've got the World, the Pluto energy, Scorpio, Taurus energy, fixed energy, but look at, you're in the center. I always see this as shining. And Hierophant. So some of you could be teaching or sharing, using your gifts. You're definitely connecting in with your higher self. I just feel like there's some new idea that's coming in that maybe you're not going to see the payoff financially in July or understand where it's going, but it is the direction you need to go in. Spirit is saying go in that direction. It has a lot of potential. I mean, in your financial sector, you've got 3 major arcana, and the Hierophant, Taurus energy, but it has to do with connecting to your higher self. And again, it's working with people, helping people, teaching, showing, giving your input or your expertise. And it's going to set you apart. Some of you, it's connecting in spiritually, or through your dreams, you're getting messages. Or it could be using your psychic ability. You could be involved in the occult. You could be a reader or a teacher of some metaphysics. Or even if you perceive yourself to be working in a corporate environment, you need to bring these elements in. I would say there's some idea that comes in, or something, some seed that you plant that's going to pay off financially. You don't know what you're not going to know in July. You know, you might have a little bit of understanding is what I'm being shown, but it's still in the beginning. Oh, I didn't even notice. You have Ace of Cups here. So you have 2 aces, 1, 2, 3, 4 aces. Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups, and Ace of Pentacles. Something you love doing that inspires you. Could be a hobby. It could be something. It could be a project. Something you love doing that inspires you, brings you an increase financially. Someone is going to see you as the leader, as a teacher, as you're going into more of a leadership role. And let's see messages from Spirit. Okay. 4 of Wands, 4 of Pentacles, Knave of Chalices, a Knight of Cups, and 9 of Pentacles. Wow, you're doing Spirit's work. Okay. Your Spirit team is saying, well done. Thank you for taking this on. You are doing your soul's purpose. You are on your path. You are a builder. You are bridging from the old reality into the new reality. You will begin moving forward much more quickly. Prepare. Prepare for those that we send you. You need to step up now. It's time for you to share your gifts with the world. It's time for you to step out of a background position. It's time for you to move forward. It's time for you to express who you really are. It's time for you, my dear one. My dear one, we bring you this abundance that you already are. You're understanding so much more on the spirit realm and the spirit plane. And now you have agreed to manifest for us, to put all in physical form to help others and for others to enjoy. It's time that you enjoy more of what you do. It is your time, dear one. Prepare and open. You are being made to refresh and renew. You are being made anew, they're saying. You are being made anew. Okay, that's it. Okay, sometimes when I open the channel, the guides get a bit chatty. Let's see. Spirit guides, spirit, wow. Okay, we'll take them all. So they all came out. Whoa. Dimensional gateway and activation. Wow, I get it. Soul story number 3. Yes. Major gateway, portal of light, discernment, an invitation from spirit. 33, Christos, the Christ consciousness, the light. You are the light. 33 is the passage of love, of the heart energy. You're getting a heart activation here, heart activation that moves you not only in a new level, a new direction. I really want you to notice this. You had 3 major arcana in the finance and career section. That's huge. Let's put this out here. That is huge. Look at that gateway. There's a major shift. Keep in touch with your dreams. I don't know what's going on because I'm reading for a lot of people, but there is like a major dimensional shift, a major dimensional doorway. And look at this action. Movement is needed. So you got to get outdoors, you got to move, you got to work out, you got to be with your body, be at the beach, but also I feel movement is needed. I feel like this energy that you're in this activation period. That's part of your learning. You're coming out of some kind of slump or downtime. What did I say about heart activation? Look at that. Passion for life. Your passion is coming back. Your passion for life. Wow, this is amazing. This is such a great reading for you. I'm very, very happy for you. So you're going to meet people while you're out and about. Look at this. Oh my God. Creation, expansion in your life. There's the messages. Three major arcana in the income. So that's the energy that's coming in. Expansion through the heart chakra. Loving life, loving what you do. You're coming out of depression or doldrums, something. Something's igniting your heart, and there's this movement. You're really going to feel like moving. And I feel physical movement or meeting with people. Again, this is the financial aspect. Which finance, also when I look at finance and career, this is your work purpose also. Now, finances are different than career, but I'm reading psychically, not just the cards, so I can discern what is finance, what is career. Because you could have a career that doesn't pay very much money, or let's say a job that doesn't pay much, but maybe you've invested, maybe you own property, maybe you VRBO or Airbnb, right? Or you have investment. So you could have a lot of money financially. So there is going to be, a lot of you could be investing. That could be something that you end up doing. There's something, a different path that you take that brings more income. Or savings, if you've been wanting to save. So someone's going to help you either budget or put a plan together, a program of what to do, for finances. Some of you are traveling. Oh, look at this. Meditation. Wow. I don't know why these remind me of the same. So you're getting a lot of answers through meditation. I think that's the Four Swords energy too, is that going within, the being, allowing yourself to be in that meditative state. Okay. So think of a question or a focus that you want additional information on. We're going to connect in through the angel cards, archangel cards. That just came out. Ooh, be assertive. Boy, that's the message. I don't know if it was this reading or another one I did. So be assertive. It's okay to want things, soul story number 3, and do things and have things and to be out there, you know, like, hey, I'm here too. I think a lot of you have held yourself back in the past. That's also that, you know, Taurus energy with a Hierophant. It's like you have a lot to share, a lot to give, a lot. These are my runes. Love runes. Okay, let's see. Messages. Okay, 3. What is it? Sorry, I keep hitting. Okay, Tiwaz. That's where you're coming. So things were a little down or depressed. Isa. So you're at a little bit of a standstill. Pertho comes in. This opening. Trust. So this is telling me that things are, let's take another card. What's going to happen with Pertho? You got to trust. You're at a holding pattern to integrate new energy is what I'm hearing. You're integrating or assimilating. That's also the Hierophant. You're assimilating some kind of information. Whoops. Okay, was. So some of you aren't feeling, you're feeling like a little unprotected. I think because you're at this new level. Let's see if I can get this rune that fell on the ground without knocking over the camera. It better be a good one after all that. I didn't look. Oh, Uruz. Strength. But you've got strength back there with Leo energy. Oh, but don't be too stubborn. Don't let your strength be held against you, okay? Don't be too stubborn with that 9 of Wands. Don't be too fixed in July. Don't be too stubborn holding on to things or past ways. You're going to have to loosen up a little bit. So let's ask what's going to help with this loosening. Because your strength could be used against you, meaning that, that's a lie. So there's a lot that's happening. Need, necessity. Okay, you're going to have to be looking at necessities. But then we go into Fiu and Wunjo. So a little up and down, a little choppy in July. You're either having to do a lot or a lot of responsibility. A lot is required from you. But I think there's going to be like new interest, new input that comes in for you that brings an increase, not just financially, but with your energy pattern, brings new people into your life. Wunjo, which I love Wunjo, it's about happiness, it's about joy, it's about happy relationships. So you're balancing things out. Like it's like, oh God, this is difficult, but this great person, or this my friend or my family member or my loved one, this is great. That you're going to be balancing things out. But I definitely feel you're really going to be seen and appreciated in July. And follow your heart, take care of your heart. You have a renewed passion that's coming in for you. I feel it now, so you may be already feeling this renewed passion, but it's attracting some great people and situations into your life. All right, Soul Light, wishing you a wonderful, wonderful July. And if you feel a resonance, I'd love if you would share this reading with someone that could benefit. Also, you can check out my other videos and other YouTube channel, Awakenings with MicheleMeiche podcast. And ways to connect with me are in the description box if you want to do any personal work or do a deeper dive into metaphysics and spirituality. I'm feeling to share that with you for some reason. All right, let's look at your Soul Insights mantra. Soul Insights mantra is, as I follow my passion, I live out my soul's purpose. That's it. Lots of love and light.